Well, last Saturday, we saw three future Badgers show their stuff here at the Kohl Center. Alex Turcotte, Owen Lindmark, Cole Caulfield, and the United States under-18 team beat the Badgers in an exhibition game 6-2. Now the second half of the season starts for real for Wisconsin. Notre Dame comes to town. Then they go to Chicago on Sunday. I'm Brian Posick. Head coach Tony Granato joins us next on the Badger Hockey Digest.
Turcotte hard to the net. Zegras mishandles the puck. Turcotte with it out to the point. Now Vlasic with it open low left. They put it in front and Turcotte scores. 5-2 United States. The Badgers recruit Alex Turcotte finishes that play. Broken up by the United States. Here comes Jack Hughes. Cole Caulfield on the ice. Hughes open man far side. Cole Caulfield open. He buries it. Cole Caulfield is second of the night. He's tied Patrick Kane for second most goals in national team program history. It's 6-2 United States.
Well, Tony, I think the only way that Saturday would have been better would if Wisconsin had won that hockey game against the U.S. under-18 team. But you saw three future Badgers play pretty well: Cole Caulfield, Owen Lindmark, and Alex Turcotte. So that was a positive for sure.
Yeah, it was. I mean, unfortunately, as an exhibition game, I was hoping our team would play a little better. I get it. We had 25 guys dressed. We didn't play regular lines. And we had AD dressed, and we were botching up lines and everything else. So for us to have played it as a regular game, we would have had to dress a regular amount of players. So anyways, it was a good showing from our players, like you said, on the other team. There were some good things that we did, even though the score looks lopsided. There were some good things that we did as part of the game. So Caulfield, Turcotte, Lindmark, and their first showing in Kohl Center had an outstanding game, and I think it was really fun for those guys. I think it was fun for our fans that were able to get their first viewing of them. Caulfield gets 2 goals, Turcotte gets a goal and assist. Goff had another assist, and Owen was spectacular defensively and face-off circle dominated. So those guys are college ready. They're not college ready just to come in and play. They're college ready to come in and have a big impact on our program. Yeah.
You know what else was fun? Seeing Jake Bunn score his first goal.
Yes,
as a
it
Badger.
was.
Here's a young man that's at every single practice doing everything that you ask of him
with a smile
on the
his
ice
face.
And off the ice, and his teammates enjoy him, and he enjoys every minute of it.
He's one of those kids as a coach, you'd love to get him in there more. You look at the depth of our blue line and back end, and we haven't had any injuries. He's handled that, spot and position as good as anybody because, like you said, he comes to the rink every day. His teammates love him. He comes with a smile on his face. He represents us so well in the classroom and in the community. Their family is such a big part of our Badger hockey family. So it was great to see him score. I was hoping I could go in after the game and celebrate a victory and be able to give him the puck, but we've saved that puck to give him at a later date.
That's very nice. Jake Bunns and Annie Penkowski, nominees for the Hockey Humanitarian Award as college hockey's finest citizen. We wish both of them the best of luck. The winner will be announced at the Frozen Four in Buffalo in April. And we saw Johan Blomqvist play pretty well in goal, too. We don't see much of Johan, but he's just like Jake. He comes to practice every day and tries to make his teammates better.
He's incredible. He can go out there and take 1,000 shots. You want water, Johan? No, I'm good. And he just stays in there and does a great job as a third goaltender. And to get him in the game, the guys were on the bench. That was probably, besides Jake's goal, all those saves he was making, that's where the energy came on our bench. And it was exciting to see him. And he says, Coach, no problem. Anytime you need me, I'll be ready. That's his attitude. And what a great kid to have in our program.
Yeah, the Badgers have a couple of good goaltenders that we may see action this weekend against Notre Dame, Jack Barry and Daniel Lebedev. Barry last year in Chicago at the United Center had 40 saves. Wisconsin shut out the Fighting Irish and snapped their 16-game winning streak. Let's take 2 minutes with Jack Barry. Last year, maybe the biggest win of the year was beating Notre Dame down in Chicago, snapping their long winning streak, shutting them out in the United Center. You're kind of smiling just as I bring that up. What was that experience like for you?
It was unbelievable. Obviously, taking down the #1 team in the nation at the time, and I believe they're on a 16-game win streak. And to beat them in Chicago, and we have a good relationship, with Donnie, being an old assistant coach and now an assistant coach there. Just having that, knowing him and being at the United Center in Chicago. And I know we have a lot of alumni in Chicago, and for them to all be there, I thought it was very surreal, and to be a part of it is pretty awesome.
Would you say you were in a zone that day?
Yeah, I mean, I like to be in that zone every game, and obviously that's not the case. But yeah, I mean, I felt good. I remember, being out for warm-ups and just soaking it all in. I was like, just have a good feeling, and it ended up working out. The team played great. I remember Wyatt having that goal that he scored, and Shea on that one-timer. It was awesome. And then I think Linus and Sean had, 2 late goals that kind of sealed the deal. And it was just an awesome experience to be a part of all around.
Jack, you and Daniel Lebedev have been splitting some time, and Daniel's pretty good goaltender
yeah, he's
too.
Very good.
It seems like you guys have a good relationship. You want to play every night. He wants to play every night, and you're cool with whoever plays any night.
Yeah, at the end of the day, you want the team to win, and whoever's playing gives the best chance for the team to win. And I'm full support of whatever coach has to do. And being a partner with him, we build off each other, we compete against each other, and off the ice, he's a tremendous guy. Love to hang around with him. He always cracks little jokes. He's like the guy in the locker room that everybody loves, be around, because he's always cracking jokes, always has a smile on his face. So having a goalie partner like him, being a junior now and he is a freshman, I can't wait for him to be, an upperclassman and teaching, the younger guys what to do, because he's an awesome role model. Even though he's a little bit younger than me, I do look up to him a good amount.
The Learfield Directors Cup, the highly recognized mark of distinction in college athletics across all divisions, both men's and women's sports. Follow your favorite team's pursuit for excellence in this prestigious annual award through thedirectorscup.com, USA Today, or at L Directors Cup on Twitter or Facebook. Learfield Directors Cup, the crowning achievement in college athletics since 1993.
Well, last year's game at the United Center in Chicago may have been the highlight of the season. Jack Berry was really good. That was fun to watch, and almost 10,000 fans were there too. You're going back to Chicago, but before you play Sunday against the Fighting Irish, you got to play them here on Friday night too. What a way to start the second half of the Big Ten season.
It's exciting to get going again. We had that great stretch before Christmas and before finals where, 3 weekends in a row we were playing really solid, good hockey, and then you take that big break and you come back with DU and then the exhibition game. Now it's Big Ten play, and this is the position we wanted to put ourselves in, where we're right in the middle of the hunt, to have a chance to have a big second half. And the one thing we know is the Big Ten's wide open. You look at every single night, you look at the scoreboard, you see teams either 2-2 or 3-3 going into the third, and somebody makes a play at the end of the game and they win. Or you go to overtime. So the parity in our conference is as good as it's ever been. The momentum that we gain from first half should give us confidence to realize that, hey, if we take care of business the way we can and we play smart and we play the way that we're capable of, we have a chance to not only get home ice but finish really high in the standings and have a real good run in the second half. And that's the mindset we have now. We're still young. We talked about that a lot the first half. But now they have the experiences of having to go into different buildings and Big Ten play and all of that. So I think our freshmen have gained confidence. I think, I feel really good about our team. But it doesn't matter how good you feel about it. It's when we hit the ice, we want to make sure we're playing as good a hockey as we have all year. And Notre Dame's going to be a great test. They're coming off a couple big losses. They're a hard-nosed, hard-working team that's going to make it hard on you in front of both nets, and we're going to have to, be ready for that challenge.
All right, have fun this weekend.
We'll do. Thanks, Brian.
I'm sure that's Tony Granato. By the way, if you want to go to Chicago and see the Badgers Sunday, go to Ticketmaster.com for ticket information. The game Sunday starts at 6:30. It's on the Big Ten Network. It's also on the Badgers Sports Network. Series opener Friday night starts at 8 o'clock here at the Kohl Center. We'd love to see you out here. For Tony Granato, I'm Brian Posick. Thanks for watching the Badger Hockey Digest.